At this moment, as we speak, an object designated 3I Atlas is moving through the inner solar system under continuous observation. Its position is being updated in near real time by ground-based optical surveys, orbital solutions recalculated every few hours, its trajectory plotted with a level of precision that, under normal circumstances, would leave little room for ambiguity. Under normal scientific expectations, an interstellar object follows a simple rule. Once its inbound velocity, vector, and non-gravitational forces are resolved, its path stabilizes. Refinements become smaller. Error bars contract. Predictions converge. That is what the models say should happen. But with 3I Atlas, that convergence is not occurring. Instead, the opposite is being observed. When 3I Atlas was first catalogued, its classification appeared routine. Its velocity exceeded solar escape. Its trajectory was hyperbolic. Its inbound vector did not align with any bound solar orbit. Early photometric data suggested a small, relatively inactive body with no obvious coma. In practical terms, it looked like another interstellar visitor. Based on standard n-body gravitational modeling, once enough astrometric points were collected, its future path should have settled into a predictable arc. This has happened before. With Oumuamua, orbital uncertainty narrowed rapidly. With Borisov, it narrowed even faster. Statistically, once several dozen high-quality observations are incorporated, further refinements should approach zero. This contradicts what we are now observing. By the second week of continuous tracking, subtle irregularities began to appear in the residuals. Multiple observatories, operating independently and using different optical systems, reported small but persistent deviations from predicted positions. These deviations were measured on the order of hundredths of an arc-second. Insignificant in isolation, but meaningful in aggregate. They were not random. They clustered in time. They appeared after orbital solutions were updated. And most notably, they forced repeated micro-adjustments to the predicted trajectory. This contradicts what we previously thought about inert interstellar bodies. Normally, as observational coverage improves, residuals diminish. Here, they oscillated. Some nights showed near-perfect alignment. Others introduced new discrepancies, requiring recalibration. The probability of correlated residuals appearing across independent instruments without a shared physical cause is low. Approaching statistically, vanishing. At this stage, the explanations remained conservative. Unresolved outgassing was considered. A complex rotational state was proposed. Light curve aliasing could not be ruled out. No extraordinary interpretation was required. But optical data alone cannot resolve dynamics. Thermal observations followed. Infrared measurements were compared against standard thermal models used for asteroids and cometary nuclei. These models assume reasonable values for albedo, thermal inertia, and surface roughness, scaling smoothly with heliocentric distance. The expectation was straightforward. As 3I Atlas moved closer to the Sun, surface temperatures should rise predictably, and thermal emission should follow a stable curve. Instead, localized inconsistencies appeared. At similar solar distances, inferred thermal output varied beyond model predictions. Not dramatically, not explosively, but consistently enough to resist clean fitting. Adjusting albedo helped briefly, but not persistently. Modifying thermal inertia improved one segment of the curve while worsening another. This contradicts what we previously thought about uniform surface behavior. Either the object's surface properties were changing over time, or the assumptions underlying heat distribution were incomplete. A heterogeneous surface could explain part of it. A tumbling rotation might explain another part. None of these explanations, however, accounted for the persistence of the deviations. At this point, the models were not failing, but they were straining. Electromagnetic observations added another layer. Radio telescopes monitoring the region detected no sustained emissions, which, in itself, is unremarkable. Interstellar objects are not expected to broadcast signals. However, weak plasma interactions or thermal noise signatures are usually detectable when volatiles are present. 3. 3 Atlas remained largely silent. Then, during a narrow observational window, faint structured variability appeared. It was not a transmission. It was not periodic. It did not repeat. But it deviated from expected background noise patterns long enough to be logged and cross-checked. This contradicts what we previously thought about purely passive debris interacting with solar radiation. No single dataset suggested anything extraordinary. But the convergence of anomalies began to matter more than any individual observation. The most persistent issue, however, was trajectory. Despite repeated refinements, despite modeling that included gravitational influences from the sun and planets, solar radiation pressure, and speculative non-gravitational forces, the predicted future path of 3I Atlas continued to shift. The corrections were small, measured in fractions of a degree, invisible outside technical charts, but they did not diminish. And critically, every refined solution confirmed the same conclusion. 3I Atlas is not aimed at Earth, yet the direction of correction itself kept changing. This contradicts what we previously thought about the stability of hyperbolic trajectories. For an inert object entering and exiting the solar system, inbound and outbound asymptotes should stabilize once sufficient data is available. Continuous adjustment suggests either missing physics or incorrect assumptions. The probability of persistent correction without convergence is extremely low. Only after this evidence stack was assembled did speculation enter, cautiously and analytically. No credible analysis suggests intent. No serious model claims guidance or control. There is no assertion of intelligence. But probability analysis permits structured questions. If an object exhibits repeated trajectory refinements inconsistent with known forces, the explanatory space narrows. Either unmodeled physical processes are acting on it, or its internal structure behaves in ways we do not yet fully capture, or our data interpretation contains systematic blind spots, or interactions exist that are not yet part of standard models. Each possibility carries implications. Unmodeled forces strain cometry physics. Complex internal structure challenges assumptions about interstellar debris formation. Systematic errors become less likely with independent confirmation. Unknown interactions remain undefined. None of these require belief. All require intellectual restraint. The convergence of anomalies does not prove anything, but it erodes certainty. Scientifically, this matters. This is not about threat. This is not about warning. This is not about contact. It is about predictive confidence. Our models work because most objects behave statistically like scaled versions of what we already know. 3. Atlas behaves almost like that, but not entirely. And it is precisely in that margin where science advances. As 3I Atlas continues outbound, its brightness fades. Its thermal signature weakens. Its trajectory becomes harder to refine. Soon, it will pass beyond the range where these discrepancies can be meaningfully tested. Whatever explanation ultimately emerges, mundane or profound, will arrive after the opportunity to verify it directly has passed. That is the quiet discomfort here. Not danger, not mystery, but the realization that the universe can present us with something we can observe, measure, and model, and still not fully understand before it disappears. So, the unresolved question is not what 3I Atlas was. The unresolved question is this: how many of our assumptions about the universe feel solid only because nothing has forced them to bend yet?